I'm going to be reviewing the ResMed F30i CPAP mask today. For those of you who are side sleepers, you toss and turn, it's so important to have the tubing from your CPAP machine go on top of the head. That way it can turn with you without getting tangled up in the front like the F30. If you guys are using the F30, this makes much more sense for you tossers and turners out there. I'm going to be comparing it to a few masks, but first let's get right into it. So we're going to start with the Dreamwear comparison side by side and how ResMed capitalized on this design and improved it and made it much better, where I don't recommend the Dreamwear Philips Respironics to anybody anymore because I think the F30i has completely blown them out of the water with the evolution process of the CPAP masks. So when you look at the top of the headgear here with Philips Respironics, you actually have to pull this out of the silicone to get this out. And ResMed did a clip at the top where it clips in and out very easy. So if you're pulling it out with a tube, you can put it in very easy. If you're cleaning it, same thing, where this is much harder to put in at the top of the head. Not that easy at all. Let's start with the next improvement that the F30i has done over its competitor Philips Respironics. So they created a accordion style headgear at the top here where it has give, where this is stiff and rigid, so there is flexibility with the tubing on both sides. Philips Respironics utilizes magnets, but I find that ResMed's magnets on all their F30 masks are a lot easier to use than Philips, and they stay in place too. They don't go anywhere, and you just have to find the magnetic connection and it goes right into place. Much better than Philips. Now let's take a look at the cushion. So on the Philips Respironics, you can see that there is no bridge in the middle for nasal. And one of the problems we've noticed over the years with patients and when I've used this mask is it's very hard to get a seal with the Dreamwear. And what ResMed did when they created the F30 and the F30i is that they did a nasal bridge, as you'll see here. So it's going to allow for a better seal, which is great. And this is a great mask too for people who are claustrophobic, who can't wear a full face and you want as minimal as possible, but you are a mouth breather. And then the back of the headgear on the Philips versus the ResMed is pretty much similar, but on a comfort level, people tend to find the F30i more comfortable than the Philips Respironics. From a personal experience too, I find the F30i more comfortable. Issues I've had with this mask are definitely the sizing. So I'm going to bring in top of the tubing headgear and compare it to the F30. And this only comes in small and medium versions. I wish ResMed would make a large version. And when Fisher and Paykel came out with the Evora Hybrid this year, they made large versions. So I wish ResMed would make a large version for the original F30. And I also wish they would make a large version for the F30i. They do make a wide version, but interesting enough, they don't make a wide version for the regular F30. They make small and medium, but I would like to see a large in both models because that would hit a demographic that is not utilizing these masks at all. And then the pushback in the industry will probably be, well, most people fit under small and medium, and even if that is the case, not all people fall under small, medium, and wide for the F30i. When you're putting this mask on, and it's with any hybrid mask, you want to start with the nose first. So you want to put this under the nose, like so, and then cover the mouth, because you're going to find where you get the leaks are the nose area. So you want to secure that first, and then you're just going to cover the mouth, put on the magnets, and then when you tighten, I always start with the top first. Again, starting with the top Velcro strips at the top, you're making sure you're getting a great seal with the nose. And usually if you get a great seal with the nose, you're going to get a great seal with the mouth. As far as cleaning goes, anytime you utilize a mask like this, whether you're using the Dreamwear or the F30i here, there's going to be more cleaning involved because you have to clean the inside of this tubing. To remove the cushion off this mask for replacing, you're just going to push outward. They come off very easy. And there's the cushion. This just comes off. And then you just pull the Velcro right off very easy. So this is your entire kit. And again, if you're claustrophobic, you're a side sleeper, you're a tosser, or you turn at night, this is a great mask. I think it's the best in the entire industry because the only other one that has the hose at the top is the Dreamwear. And ResMed, in my opinion, has created a much better version of the Philips Respironics Dreamwear full face. And if you go through the reviews online, it's holding a 4.1 out of 5 rating, which for CPAP masks is a very, very good rating. That's it. Just a quick review on what I feel about the F30i. And I'm curious, are you on the F30i? And what are your thoughts in the comments section? Pros, cons, whatever you want to talk about. That's it. If you haven't hit subscribe, please hit subscribe below. And sleep well, everybody.